The Winnipeg Blue Bombers are 5.5-point favorites at home against the BC Lions on Thursday night. The two teams met in week 3 with the Leos dominating en route to a 30-6 victory, though Vernon Adams Jr. remains out of the starting lineup due to a knee injury. With Dane Evans set to get the nod for BC, who you got?
I've got the Bombers to win, but I've got the Lions to cover in this one. This is as close to a must-win as a 5-2 football team could possibly have in the summertime. Winnipeg lost the first matchup between these two teams this season. If they lose this one, they've lost the season series, and they're also 4 points back of the BC Lions. That likely means, given the schedules, BC's got a soft schedule the rest of the way this season, that Winnipeg would not host the West Final for a third straight year. I think they're going to get it done. Dane Evans, I think, looked solid last week, but he was doing it against Edmonton. So far this year, everybody's looked good against Edmonton. I think the Bombers step up and get it done on home turf. The Lions are also traveling. They're coming off a short week. That is a disadvantage. And they're also without Josh Banks, who I think is the most, if not the most, certainly one of the most underrated players in the CFL at defensive tackle. So I like the Lions to cover, but I think the Bombers are going to close it out by, let's give it a Sergio Castillo field goal.
There are multiple reasons here to like the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. First and foremost, Dane Evans is not a mobile quarterback in Hodge. You've talked about this, and I think it's a smart point. Winnipeg has struggled against guys that can move the football with their feet and create off-schedule plays with their arm down the field by using their legs to get free. So that is reason number one. Dane Evans has seen his action against the Saskatchewan Roughriders, who haven't been great on defense, and the Edmonton Elks, who are towards the bottom of the CFL on D. And also the fact that the Blue Bombers are coming off a bye, and they know how big this game is. And time again, throughout this fantastic run that the Blue Bombers have had since winning the Grey Cup in 2019, this team rises to the occasion. So I'm actually going to take the Bombers to cover. That obviously means that I think that they win, but I think they want to respond in a major way here to what happened all the way back in week 3, when I believe some of the quotes, Hodge, even that you had, Winnipeg saying that they felt embarrassed by that game. So I think they want to right a lot of what they felt were wrongs in that week. I'll take a motivated Winnipeg team, especially Zach Collaros. You've alluded to it. Didn't look great against the BC Lions in week 3. I think he's going to be highly motivated. And oh, by the way, the Bombers have their best playmaker in the lineup on the field, talking about going for 2,000 yards after he's already missed a handful of games in Kenny Lawler. So I will take the Bombers to cover the spread.